So I was gonna try to build one of these. At least start, and like as we were chilling and just chatting, I thought it'd be good. Chill out stream. But I wasn't sure which one would be like easier, like better one to start with. Just from looking at it, I feel like this one will be easier. But then this one comes with like tools, like screwdrivers and liquid glue, white pigment, tweezers and brush. Which makes me wonder, like, is there more work with that one? And then this one seems like there's more stuff in to build. Right? But it doesn't say anything about tools it came with. Which makes me wonder if then this would be easier. Main material, wood, paper, metal. I've never done these before, so I don't know if I'm even like prepared to... Wait, I need LED? So I don't know if it has like a difficulty level anywhere. You're about to ask if I had tweezers? Tweezers? I probably have mine somewhere. Scissors? Probably somewhere. First step to a Gundam kit addiction right here. I've definitely built Gundams before. But I need to figure out which one. This one's smaller. This box is smaller though, so maybe we do this. I feel like there's less things to build here, or like put together here, right? And this box is smaller. And this one is a bakery, but you see how like thick it is? And it just seems more packed in there. But I don't know. Maybe it's illusion. But I'm thinking, wait, let's see. The cafe has more like little accessories. This one says 14 plus and this one doesn't. Product requires batteries. Oh, they both require batteries. 2 pieces of lithium batteries. That one requires 2 AAA batteries, which I have. I think I have all kinds of batteries. This one's just like overall info is a lot simpler. I don't know. What do you guys think? Type 1 in the chat for coffee shop. 2 in the chat for bakery. 1 or... Ah! If I don't break everything beforehand. 1 or 2. I'm seeing more 2s in chat. Which makes me want to do 1.
Oh yeah.
Maybe this is simpler. probably about the same level, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna open it. I just need one little hole. There you go. That's why it says over 14. Shut up. Whoop. Let's see. Oh man, this is a lot of stuff. Okay. What? This is like a whole project, you guys. It's like... Let's look at the other one. Oops. The box is quite full, yeah. Let's look at this one. Come on! Oh my god. I'm not getting up because I just put away all the knives before I started the stream. Which probably was not the best idea because I'm gonna need it, but I don't feel like getting up to get it. I'm gonna get my favorite. Cheese knife. Magic. Guys, cheese knives are great for opening envelopes and packages. I have a box cutter. I do actually. I have a really good box cutter. And also envelope opener, but cheese knife though, way better. You can't reject my statements if you haven't tried it. You can't say no, it's not. So I've tried both. Have you? Or are you just a hater? Oh, I thought those are like nuts. I was like, peanuts? This one seems actually simpler. It's pretty similar, but I think there are less stuff in here. So maybe this would be a better one to start off with. Coffee bakery. In the bake shop, yeah. It's what you guys wanted anyway. The size tricked us. The small one had more stuff like compact in there. This one, it does have brushes, but the other one did too. And the other one had like grass. Painting's fine. Da, da, da. Yeah, there's some wires, electronics. The other box had these too, so I think all these houses have some lights. Am I gonna have to? I think I have solder somewhere in the house. But these don't look like a soldering. It's not soldered, no. Like it's gold. Of course I know how to solder wires. You kidding? Who do you think I am? It makes them look really cool having lights. Yay! So I'll take them all out. One thing I hate. Ooh, it comes with all the paints too. Batteries aren't included, but I should have most types of batteries at home. Does it come with the manual? So I was gonna say something that I do not enjoy doing is following instructions or recipes, which is why I'm a great cook, but not a great baker. I like to go off on my own ways with stuff, you know? Just skip instructions, you'll be fine, I'm sure. Use it like a Lego. I learned my lesson when I was trying to put together some IKEA furnitures. That it's mostly because like I get lazy trying to like read and I'm just too impatient, you know? But then after putting together a few IKEA furniture without reading instructions and having to take things apart and redoing them, which then double the time of building the freaking furniture, I learned my lesson that it actually will save me time if I paid attention to instruction with certain things. As a model builder, please at least take a look at the instructions. I'll try. Alright, so these are all the stuff. Came with some paints. I'll put it here. Hana reads instructions and does the opposite. Who would have thought? Hana will end up with a half of the knuckle. So we'll end with a 2-floor house instead. I mean, let's open that too. This seems like the type of thing where instructions are important. Yeah. It's not even the instruction part that I get really impatient and frustrated with. It's usually the part where I have to find the parts. That's the part that annoys me the most. I don't know why. Do you guys get that? I don't know why. Like, actually, like the instructions part, it's okay. I'm like, okay, I gotta do that and wear that. But it's like D2 and like D1. And then find this screw that is like K19. And I'm just like, oh my God. You must say puzzles then? Puzzles are different. Puzzles don't give you parts. Although I don't mind doing puzzles, but the bigger they get, the more I run out of patience to like sit and finish it. And I get this like, even if I'm the one who put together, I get this temptation to just like flip it. Cause it's just like, they're just like, do you ever get that? There's just like a part of your brain that's like, do it. Flip it. Wouldn't that be fun? Try it. No? There's like that voice in your head that you decide to ignore most of the times. You don't get that? No? No one? Just me? I have that voice. Just destroy it. Have you ever wanted to just break a big Lego set you're building? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you ever get these like what ifs? Yeah, the intrusive thoughts that you most of the times you just decide to turn off and ignore. But maybe you have these thoughts too, but you're just not paying attention to them. I'm just more aware, you know? You get intrusive thoughts a lot? It must be some virus in my head. What if I steer into the oncoming traffic? Don't do that. Don't do that. But we do, you know, like you can still wonder about it. We can't control all of our thoughts. So there are times where, you know, we do think about like, what if? No? I feel like a prisoner of my mind. But what makes us human is that we are able to process those intrusive thoughts and go, what are you saying? Are you crazy? No. Right? But having the thoughts, that's not evil. You can't control that. Holy crap, look at this manual. It's all about finding parts. Oh my God. Oh, so fun. Okay. So I used to collect like doll houses that were like these like miniature doll houses as a kid. I didn't make them. Well, I didn't buy them either. My parents bought them. But like, you could get like these little items in the house. So I would have to do something to like earn them, or on holidays, it'd be like little things to add into the house and the little dolls. So when I saw this, actually last year, in fact, I was like, oh, that looks fun. Maybe I can try doing that with chat. And then we're getting to it. We're getting to it now. We'll see. You love these? And now you have a digital dollhouse. Exactly. I'm basically the same person. Do you guys feel that way? Do you feel like you're pretty much the same person as you were when you were a little kid? Just with a little more freedom. And freedom and knowledge, where your tiny little hobbies just start to become bigger and bigger projects. Partly yes, sorta, kinda. Some people nopers. And better. More money, yes, for sure. I mean, as a kid, you have no money. I would drive myself crazy. I've changed so much. Completely different. I feel like I've changed a lot, and not at the same time. I feel like at core, I'm still the same person, but life lessons taught me, I guess, to be a certain way to protect myself. If that makes sense. I was happier with less before, for sure, yeah. With money and free will to do whatever I want. I used to get a quarter and think I was so rich as a kid. I still have the same dreams though, yeah? What are those dreams? I'd like to think I'm a little smarter now, but yeah. As a kid, you always think, when is the switch? You feel like an adult, but this switch just never happens. I do feel like an adult. I do feel like a grown-up. In fact, I feel like an old person. I feel like there was no middle. It was like, I'm a kid. I want to grow up. I want to be an adult. And then something turned on. And I was like, old. I don't give a fuck about anything. Too old for this shit. Like, where was the adult period? Why did I go from, wow, the world is amazing and I want to go out on an adventure and I'm gonna grow up, I want to be these things, and I'm gonna do all these amazing things, and then bloop, too old for this shit. Legit want to do this in ceramics again? Do it, Crab. What's stopping you? Bake shop. Okay. So, when building stuff like this, I learned through many IKEA trials that it kind of makes or breaks it on how you lay things out. But am I gonna do that? I mean, maybe they have pretty good packaging. Hopefully. Do you have a permit to build that? Yeah, it took me a year to get this permit, which is why I couldn't start last year when you guys got it for me. Tools not included. ruler, scissors, precision knife. Uh-oh. I mean, I would say this is pretty precise. Needle nose pilers. Oh, I have those. Screwdriver, hole puncher. Should I go get my power tools? Plastic for metal tweezers. Plastic tweezers? Where? Wouldn't it be great if one of you guys can be summoned here and start making things while I'm just talking to you guys? Ew, what is this plastic tweezer? Oh. Why do you need power tools? Because I'm lazy to screwdrive. Hole puncher. I don't know. Oh, I have a hole puncher somewhere. Here's the thing. I have all these tools somewhere. I think I have a hole puncher for when I was trying to make belt. I have a screwdriver. I have a pliers. Pliers. Why am I saying pliers? Knife, scissors, ruler. Ruler? I don't know if I have a ruler. It's probably somewhere. She's already trying to outsource the work. Well, go get them. What the fuck? Let's see what I'm gonna need first. Brief introduction. That is not brief at all. Tips of glue. Liquid glue is used to glue large wood parts and other materials. I'm gonna change the music. I'm trying to... Liquid glue is used to glue large wood parts and other... Yeah?
Grim Reaper Exio asked me, do you think Hana will be able to build this all by herself without it falling apart? Maybe building it solo, pretty sure it's opening before it's halfway deep. We might need number 2 to rescue the day cacti.
Tips of assembling. Small parts are included. Children must assemble under the guidance of adults in case of swallowing by mistake. That's why I have you guys here. Put the remains back to original bags after taking enough dosage in each step till completed. All the dimension and instructions shown in millimeter. Find the part you need according to material list and the one-to-one part illustration paper. I have to cut these tapes? Why don't they come pre-cut? I mean, these are really basic instructions saying paint the parts. Paint the parts by using brush. And let it dry. I'm like, okay. Cool. Thanks for the tips. Red low cabinet. Is this where we're starting? Am I supposed to follow the order? I'm guessing we are. All right, let's get into it, chat. Let's get into it. Material list, wood pieces as shown. D1, D2. Why does it always start with the freaking D parts? Okay, I gotta find all the D's again. D1, D2, D3, and D4. There are total 12 pieces, 3 of each. So let's look for the damn D. I think these are the D parts. Because the colors. I'm gonna put these away. Oh, unless they're here. I don't think. Do you say are these? Oh, 3. But it doesn't say D on it. So what makes them D? I think it's this, but I'm also trying to figure out why... how the labeling is working. Because, this... let's see. I don't want to lose these sandpapers. DG. They have these numbers? Like DG something something... DG 114, like 143. And then, which is what's also on the bag. But then in the instruction it says D1, D2, D3, D4. But that's not labeled anywhere. What am I missing? What am I missing? Just go by the ship? I would, but I wanted to figure out labeling. Find wood parts based on the part illustration. And they have just this photo where just like match it within the image. Then why do you have these parts labeled? Already, Medj. What kind of system is this? Wah! I let my intrusive thoughts. I let it run wild just now. Now it's too dark for me. So I'm gonna turn the lights on. Let's go for now. It's not that bright. Okay, now we gotta be stern. Stern. Stern time. Leave that to me. I can be stern. So I can do shapes. All right, so it's got these two shapes as D1. Actually, this might be better because I hate looking up the label letters, but I like matching shapes. See, now that's more like a puzzle, and I can enjoy that process. Looking for shapes. These guys. I need one more. Oh, there. These shapes, and then the normal long ones. 4 of these. And then D4. Up like that. That's usually why I fuck up with IKEA ones, because I just go by the shapes. Then I don't pay attention to like left, right sometimes, because I'm purely going by the shape and not paying attention to the labels. And then I'm like, oh great, I have to take everything apart now. You assemble IKEA backwards every time. That's what I'm saying. All right, so I think I got that pretty good. Next is I gotta grab D2 and D1 and put it in like that. Bloop. Another D2 and also click it in right here. It doesn't stay though. Maybe one of you will be tighter. Yep. No, it doesn't stay. But maybe what's next? And then D3's on the side. Oh, glue! I have to glue it, that's why. I was like, what's gonna hold them? Oh shit. It's already glue time? Should I use oh, I have to cut it. Ah, scissors. What if... Oh. Is she gonna glue on the mat? That's what the mat is for. That's what the pad is for, to protect the desk. Gasp. I hate taking these things off. They never come off clean. I hate puncturing a hole in the middle of these things because I want to get it off like really clean, but they never. It's so there's. Just take it off. I'm trying. Me against the glue. This one isn't even... No, this is the one with the 14 plus, excuse me. Do I puncture the hole? Just rip it. It doesn't rip! Look! It just keeps... coming off. I don't want to puncture it. It gets so messy. Oh, it kind of smells like... this one toy. I feel like there were a lot of like really fucked up toys as a kid. Was this a thing in America where you could make a little bubble out of this little glue? Like you get to buy a little bottle of glue tube, and then you put it on tiny little straw, and then like you can blow on it, and then it makes like a little bubble. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Did you have that? Small sip for good luck. Trying to kill me. Never did that? Some people never did. Some knows. No, we had real toys. Raven, I'm gonna rip this off. I'm gonna rip this guy off. Watch what you're saying. I'm gonna go grab scissors. To go beep boop, so I'll be right back. Big buddy! Hype train!
Love your new profile pic, HanaX.
Thank you. I forgot to change that back. Alright, I got some tools. It's not exactly what they told me I needed. I couldn't find where my power tools and all the screwdriver stuff are. So it's somewhere here. So if when I need it, I'll go look for it again. But I got scissors. This is it's my hair scissor, but it's like a scissor. And I got ruler, close enough. It's close enough, and I got knife. Again, it's not exactly what they asked for, but this thing is sharp as fuck, so it will cut. That's what's important, right? Oh. All right, I got the glue. Almost cut my finger, but that's okay. Do you have a tape measure? I have all of that stuff somewhere. Oh, tape measure, actually, I have it right here. So if the ruler was for measuring, then I can use this. If it was for drawing a straight line, I can use this. So we are covered, I think. I don't know why it's so hot in here. Ugh. the hell? Did you bring bandages? No. Why do you ask that? I don't need bandages. So glue just with this. They said to use a little bit. It would be better if I could like pour it and then like dip it, but I don't feel like getting up again. Is it gonna come out? Do you have a cutting mat? That's what the desk mat is for. It'll be alright. Glue not coming out. Glue. Are you not coming out?
X!
They had another paper thing stuck in there. Well, maybe I can. Oh no. The fuck? It's gonna get glued in there. I don't have anything sharp enough to push it out. And there's glue all over there. Welcome, Tokyo. J-Dog! Thank you so much for the 5 community subbies! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you! Pliers, like all of this stuff is in my power tools box and I don't know where it is, and that thing is huge, so where could it be? I don't know. Stick a needle into the hole, but that means I have to go get a needle.
Cheer 200, just use one of the scissor blades to dig it out.
One of the scissor blades to dig it out? No, that will ruin. Wait. Who makes it? I'm gonna finger it. I'm going for it. Eight. Oh my god, my nail. It doesn't come off. No, my hand's getting super glued everywhere. Fuck. I don't think I have anything to push it out. It's really stuck in there. Blow it out. I tried, it didn't work. Who designed this? Maybe. Oh, ho ho. Oh ho ho. It's probably needed for something else, but I'm just gonna go for it. It's not gonna ruin it or anything. It's not coming off. Get out. Oh. Thank God. It's out. And now it's stuck on my hand. My hand is sticking to everything. Do you guys remember the first time you've ever handled or played with super glues. I remember my first time. I don't even know. It was probably for some school project. And you ate it? I hope that's a joke. I remember I accidentally, I think, poured the bottle on my hand. And then I was like, oh no. And then I was just a little kid, right? So in my kid brain, I was like, I gotta wipe it off. So I quickly grabbed the tissue and I try to wipe it off. And that didn't work. But not only that it didn't work, the super glue kind of like sipped through the tissue and got my hands stuck with each other, with the tissue in between. And I just went, Mom? And her horrified look on her face. It was a really good glue, it was. And like that was the first time I think because you know, as a kid, you feel like you're invincible, right? Like nothing can hurt you because you haven't really been hurt or haven't seen much blood or you know whatnot. And that was like first time I think the reason why that moment feels so vivid to this date is because I attempted to, you know, take my hands apart. And I was like, oh shit. Oh shit, my skin can actually come off if I pushed any harder. My skin could come off. My hands are more fragile than I thought they were. So I had to soak my hand in water for I don't know for how long. To try to get to the tissue part. And then I remember, I forget what we exactly did to get it off. Like my mom was like looking for acetone, and then I was also like soaking my hand in the water. And luckily, because of the tissue that were there, like I don't exactly know how it worked out. Paint thinner? Maybe it was paint thinner. I just remember like smelling a lot of chemicals, just as a little kid, and I remember soaking my hand in the water just by new skins, and then eventually it came off, but I still had, like, my hands came off from each other, thank God, but the tissues didn't. But I think at that point, my parents were just like, well, at least you got your hands apart. No, I mean, like, they came apart. They came apart, not came off. They came apart. So my parents are, well, at least you got your hands now, so it's good enough. And I remember, so Korea, we have these, we call them, it's like a sponge for bathing, but it's like a scrub, like a skin scrub for bathing. And I remember like they try to like scrub a little bit, and I was just like, ow, ow, ow. So they were like, you know what? You got your hands at least, so you can go now. It'll come off eventually. So it's not a loofah. We call it like Italian scrub for some reason. I don't know if it's actually like if Italian people actually use it, but they're more like a body scrub sponge. And it's very common to use. Yeah, it's kind of like an exfoliator. It's like a skin sandpaper almost. Like it's like a texture like this, but for showering and like scrubbing your skin off. If Italians ever learn about your sins, you guys are in trouble. I don't know why we call them Italian scrubs. But that's what people use, and then they try to like scrub it off, and then it hurt like shit. So I was like, ow, And then it's also like, you know, it's been soaked in water for so long that my skin was like so like soft and weak at that point. Like, and also, you know, the super glue itself is pretty toxic on your skin. So they were like, you know, we'll figure the rest out another time. And so I remember just like having like super glue pieces on my super glue and like tissue pieces on my hand, and then eventually they came off along with my skin, dead skin. Some not dead yet, but it is what it is, and eventually they came off. But that was my first learning of not to mess with super glues. So yeah, be careful, guys. At least I didn't touch my face with it. Like, oh no! I just glued my other hand. I need a tissue. Oh no! I mean, I can use this for other parts. And then we'll just hide this part. It's gonna be okay, guys. Trust the process. Trust. Oh, there's a guy!
Using mine wrong.
Shh. D3. I'll put the messy one in the middle so you can't see. And then the clean one on the outside. No one will know.
Today was a productive damn day.
Damn day. Breaking Bad? What happened to that show? I need to master the sensitivity. A little bubble. You see the bubble go up? Yeah. These go on the side. But this is kind of scary, guys. Cause I can't afford to fuck up if you're gluing them. Only one chance. Oh, I probably should have glued the side. I don't even know what part this is for. It's probably gonna be something tiny you won't even be able to see in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, it looks like a little shelf somewhere. We go over here. YOLO! You're not helping. You're supposed to be the voice of reason for me.
Buddies asked me, Tell Hana how beautiful her mini dye house is, as if you were me. Hana, your mini DIY house is stunning. It's like a tiny masterpiece filled with charm and creativity. You've
Thanks.
truly outdone yourself.
I haven't even done it yet. I feel like I need to... This part isn't glued properly. It's kind of fun though.
Hana reading the instructions.
I should have also gotten 면봉. What is that in English? Ooh, look at that little shelf. So cute. 면봉. Little wood stick with cotton on top. That people use to clean their ears. Bow, 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 bow. Q-tips. So we'll see what else they gave me. Okay. All right. And then D4. D1, D2, D3, D4. D4 over here. But which way? What the? Okay. So D4 comes with a little hole. Do you see it? Little cut over there. Do you guys see it? It's like it's very thin, but it's there. You see it? And I'm guessing there has to be a reason. And you know, even on the instruction, D4 has a little line drawn on it. But then on the instruction to put the D4, to glue D4, it doesn't show that line anywhere. So is it supposed to not matter? Hello, Miam. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Like, is it supposed to not matter, or what is this hole for? Why was it so important to have it in the freaking list of the pieces, but then when it comes to time where I glue this thing, the hole is nowhere to be found in the photo. Maybe the line should be in the middle to hold the shelf. What? No, the hole is here and it goes in, it gets glued like that in the photo. Right here. It's like that. Oh, I don't see the hole in the image. Maybe you'll put something through it later? It's so tiny though, what would you even put through that? Like a paper? But if it is, then like I need to know, because it's not in the middle.
Chat.
It's not in the middle, so I need to know, does it have to go to the right or left? And it doesn't show or say anything. Like what the actual? Let's see if this shelf comes back later. There it is. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem like there is absolutely no reason for that hole to exist. Like, unless... yeah. You just put something over it. It's so the tiny cables can go through it. I don't think any cables can go it's not even a hole. It's a cut. Do you see it? I don't think anything can go through that. Maybe paper. And I don't think it really matters. We'll find out, but like only thing I can think of is that like maybe when these shelves go up, when this thing goes up, there might be like a little paper that goes through to hold this plate up, or like hold this oven so that it doesn't like move around. But in that case, I need to fucking know. I guess for this one, maybe it doesn't matter. Like I can place it anywhere. Yeah, but the oven kind of matters because it's like it has a front and back. It doesn't tell me though. Dude, this is why I hate instructions. If you're gonna make me read it, actually be decent. Oven. Where's the oven? Oh, oven. I don't see anything on the oven. And then... wait. Maybe that is a plate. Do you see it? So maybe that goes through. So maybe it's just that plate that matters, but it doesn't matter what side the side is. We'll find out, but if I fuck up, it's not my fault. I'm just gonna glue it. If I fuck up, it's not my fault. Hana, New Year's Eve. But it's true. Bloop. So cute. It's a little shelf. Let's let that dry. Oh, I gotta make 2 of those. All right. Could have told me that in the beginning. I would have been gluing all of them at the same time. Hi, Herm Live. Pet. Thank you. Like this part doesn't really need a glue, but having thumb helps. You don't have a thumb. I'm talking to Gato. You have a tiny little cat thumb. Useless. He's one of those wildcats with a thumb. I've seen those. There's like a house down in Florida. Oh shit, I fucked that up. Oh no. That is not where the glue goes. There's a famous writer. I forget his name. But there are a bunch of cats with thumbs there. Dun, 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 and then 2 3s on the side. Hemingway, yes, thank you. And they have a bunch of kitties in his house. But they all, because it's like generic, so all the kitties in his property has thumbs and like 5 fingers. It's pretty crazy, actually. It's pretty crazy looking. Those kitties are cool looking. They look like mini Wolverines. I'm not a Hemingway cat. Oh. So no thumbs for you? Do you guys like... Who likes building stuff like this? Not just in your head, but like people who's actually done it. Like, not like, you know, yeah, I've done it like when I was 4 and I really liked it. Or like, I did it for... Like, who's actually actively still Building PC is not the same thing. That's cool on its own, but it's not the same thing. I do, but it's expensive these days. Are you trying to build a house? Anyone who still builds Legos? Honestly, Legos can like I think adult Legos are super expensive. I actually don't know like how much they are, but I know they can go up really high. But you can probably also find like a cheaper, like smaller things, right? Model car ones? Whoa, that's cool. You built drones. Okay. I mean, I feel like this is a little bit different. It's like it's building, but this feels more crafty versus like building PCs or like drones or more like electronic pieces. Like feels like slightly different part of your brain. I prefer building human-sized structures than mice-sized. It's not really useful afterwards. Your drone or my shelves? Are you saying these shelves are not useful? Excuse me? It can hold so many things. It can hold my dongle. Who feels stupid now? Do you have a mini shelf that can hold your dongles? I don't think so. Nice dongle shelf, thank you. Ta-da! We got 2 shelves now. Okay, I've gotten better with the glue control now. A little bit better. Oh! Shit. I jinxed myself. Pushed it in too hard. Oh! Spoke too soon. Ta-da! Look at 2 of these cute little shelves. So cute. Dun, dun, dun. We got the first line of the instruction completed. Woo, let's go. So much progress. Woohoo. Thank you for all the claps. Appreciate it. Right, we're gonna go now to the light blue table. Oh, line pog. See you next when you're done. So we need D30 again. You know, I don't know why they even label these things. Okay, so I guess I'm putting these guys back in the bag. Just you wait. Wait for what? You like that they separated in big baggies? Except that they label parts on the instruction, but they're not actually labeled on the parts, and they say match the shape to the drawing. I've never seen instructions. I've never seen instructions like this. But it kind of works for me, I guess. Unless things start getting more complicated, and I think that's D33. So I'm like, okay, I can do shapes, but also, why do you even have these labels to begin with then? This is 36, 37, and right, oh, these two. This way. And 34. D34 and D33. And I need D30. The fuck is that one? It's not in here. So the shape-wise, that has to be this guy. But this is giving me so much anxiety. Like, why didn't they label these parts? Like, am I missing something on how to read this? Because I've never seen instruction. What? How can Akia has better instructions? I'm guessing this is the piece, that D30 right there, but that was not in the bag with other blues. There are these numbers. This one says 2 and 3. Oh, maybe this is a bag number then. Do you see 2 and 3? So I have to look in the bag 2 and look for matching shape. So bag 3 and that shape. This is like the most, like the odd instruction ever. It kind of really works really well for me though, because I rather look for shapes than to look for like letters. But they really should have explained that. That was not there. It just says compare the part with 1-to-1 illustration paper to help find the parts. I don't understand. Okay, so those are the parts we need. So that's actually pretty good. So we gotta just look for the number, bag number, and then in there I just gotta look for matching shape. Dun dun dun. it's just very strange that they still like label all these parts that's not non-existent on the parts. Like, oh, this is the piece name D30, like D32, and like you use a D36. I'm like, but you, why did you even bother labeling them if you're not actually gonna be? It's very misleading. All right. Let's make this light blue table, shall we? This one looks cool. Polish all wooden board surfaces with the sandpaper. Because it refers to the same part later, you recognize it perhaps? Oh, who would? Sandpaper. I don't know why it's so hot in here. Why should I do that? Oh, is it to give it like a little vintage look? Oh. Oh, to make it look kind of like vintage, like wash off look. Feels risky though. Not to make it shiny, no. It is to kind of like give that wash off look. You sandpaper off the paint a little bit. Oh, that's kind of cool. Is it even gonna show though? It feels very... Look. You guys see it? Like a little... This camera struggles so much to focus. I don't know if it'll even show, but... I'm a little scared to do it on here. Oh, maybe I'll practice it on the back. Hopefully, the back won't be shown anywhere. It's not working. It's gonna look okay. Fascinating. Okay, it doesn't work that well, but going for the real thing. A little bit colored. Build it on the edges. It's interesting because like when you're making 3D environments, you kind of have to do similar process. Well, this is because it's like vintage look, but also a lot of the furniture and stuff will look very polished on their own. So to make things look more realistic, oftentimes you would use like a masks on top, or I forget the actual word for it. On top of the textures, kind of like a little sticker you put on top to make things look more used and like worn out. And that adds a bit more realism to it. Except we're doing it on an actual book. The cows, thank you, Hewen. I knew you would correct me. Looks good. My hand's blue. Is that supposed to happen? My hand's turning blue. Should I have worn apron or something? More things to polish. It doesn't come out as easy and well as it seems like it should. Oh, too much. Hopefully that was the right piece to do that. I mean, they said all of them, right? Guess we'll find out. Yeah. So, what was you guys' favorite part of the EchoFest? Did you guys have your favorite sets? Or what was your favorite new redeems? Tell me. Is this supposed to happen? You saw the Eve one, it was cool? Yeah, Eve is cool. The chaotic intro. You guys went crazy with the intro before I even started describing anything. And I told you guys to wait. And then you're all like, well, now I've used my subs when things were working. I told you to hold. Why are you like that? I'm literally trying to help you and help you save money and your subs so that you can come into my environment and be able to enjoy. Isn't that an achievement we needed to complete? Yet you just completely decide to ignore it. You're not my dad. Oh, okay. Music was great, but tons of work put into art and backgrounds. I like Crusoe and Tails the most, but all sets were great. Yeah. Crusoe and Tails sets were more like a vibey, like chill sets. Crusoe had like a lot of variety of really good songs. I liked Crusoe's set. Tails' set worked really well with the overall environment and atmosphere. I've also placed the order of the sets like very intentionally so that there will be like more like intense, like crazy headbanging or like louder sets with like really fast beats, and then we would come down a little bit but more like relaxing chill vibe, and then like kind of go back and forth so that you're not overstimulated for super long because that can get exhausting if you liked how blue balls are always on the stage. Oh my god. Don't remind me of those blue balls. I was so sad about it. Like all the other bugs I could work through, but that one just like killed me a little bit inside. Cause it's just like right in the middle of the screen, which is like the most important part. And I was slightly sad about that. But after a while, I think it just kind of like blended out with everything else that most people kind of like stopped noticing it. Hopefully, but I couldn't. Did you guys like the chat crowd actions? Like the stomp stomp and the waves. It was fine. Everything looked sounding great. Yay! I really love the mountains with the northern light and the full moon. It was so beautiful and made me think back to when I visited North Sweden in the winter. Yeah, Switzerland and Sweden, both. I caught myself. For me, Switzerland was part of the inspiration because that's the only place I've been to with big crazy mountains. I do want to go to Sweden. They both have mountains, yes. Suzuki. Swedish mountains. Yeah, chat talked about it. Is this a mountain from here or there? Like, I actually like experimented with like so many different environments to take you guys. But that one felt most fitting. Sweden is very upset right now. I love you, Sweden. Your mountains are the best. And then the Northern Lights, it was from when I was trying to like figure out like working on the environment. Eve suggested, oh, it would be cool to take the echoes and the nanners back to one of the places you took them in the past. And I was like, I kind of like that idea. So I brought the Northern Lights in, if you know where that was from before. So now I think I need to put them together, glue them. Glue as shown. This is like very visual. A fellow IKEA meatball hater in the wild. I love IKEA meatballs. What are you talking about? I love... Is it like pretty normal or common to like serve those meatballs in a cup like the IKEA does? That feels like very no for like Americans for some reason. But me as a Korean loves it. Yeah, like they serve meatballs in a cup when you go to IKEA. And because I'm used to like street foods like that from Korea, like I love that concept. I have to post a picture of that. I mean, just picture like tiny little meatballs and they're just in a little paper cup. And you can ask them for like 3 meatballs or like 6 meatballs. However many you want. And then they just go, okay, here you go. And then you can just walk around shopping at IKEA with meatballs in your cup. And then it comes with like little toothpicks, so you can just go. I love that concept. More places should do it. They don't do that in UK IKEA, really? They serve meatballs in a cup? Yeah! They don't do it in other places? Costco does it? Costco has pizzas. But not meatballs in a cup. They don't do that in Swedish IKEA either? Wait, then how do they serve meatballs in IKEA? They don't have a little like food court? What? Not in Singapore either. They give you a plate here, but you could ask for a cup. Oh, it's just on a plate. Okay, so like they have a restaurant area. It depends on the IKEA, but when you go to like really big ones, they will have a floor with like an actual restaurant where you can go in and like get like a full plate of meatballs and like other menus there. But then on the first floor, they would have this like little mini, kind of like a fast food counter. And then you can go up there and just ask for like a couple meatballs, and they just put meatballs in a cup with a toothpick, which is super convenient. You just walk around with like, little meatballs. You don't have to like sit down and, you know, like have a full meal. You've never seen that? Really? No, not for free. No. No. But it's also... I don't think it's like super expensive. And then it's pretty smart because they do that, and then they have little freezer right next to it with like bunch of meatball bags that people can grab and buy. Almost like a free sampler concept, I guess. And then like you try the meatballs and you're like, yeah, I like this, I'll get some. And then you just put it in the cart. But I just love going to IKEA stores even when I don't have anything to buy. Not for the meatballs. Meatballs like a nice cherry on top, but I love seeing pretty furniture like put together. Like little like modeled rooms. They're so fun. It's like literally like seeing these little dollhouses, except I can actually sit in it. It's amazing. And they always like make everything so creative. Like, oh, you can place those things like that to make window look like that. I would have never thought of that. That's cool. And I get all inspired, like, oh, like I'm gonna try that in my place. And then I come back home and I'm just like, nah, too much effort. I'll just make a 3D home. I hate IKEA when I'm trying to find one thing and I have to get through the entire store. It's like a 2-day journey. Their store is really confusing. I feel like if you actually know what you're trying to buy, you're better off doing it online. Because looking for parts, like a specific part's gonna be impossible. Like it's gonna be really difficult. But if you know like exact furniture and like parts you already want to buy, then just like look it up online and get it that way. So I glued those two. And I have to glue them like that. Oh my god, this is so cute, you guys. It's actually really relaxing to do this with you. And you guys are behaving kind of so well. I don't know, like, if you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm not really paying attention to the camera right now. Can you guys see what I'm doing? We're always good. That's debatable, but you can see? Okay. And oh, it goes here. Who? Of course. Of course it's Koji. The moment I said you guys are behaving. Koji. Got lucky I had just finished gluing. Otherwise, I would have put your balls in a cup with toothpicks. Right, and then I was like, did I flip it? Oh, that scared me. Yep. Why do they make me... Oh. Hi, Rockarch. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. We're making a house. Well, more like a coffee shop. No, bakery? Coffee shop? Both. I still haven't been to France. I haven't been to a lot of parts of Europe. Why doesn't this fit? At all. That's strange. Oh, that's why. How was I supposed to know that? If you're gonna switch up how you glue things on one side and the other, you should mention it specifically. Fixed. It looks a little scuff over here, but no one will know. Oh. So if it goes in here. Also, a lot of you came to the UX afterwards too. It was a very interesting experience to see you all and perform in VR. It was really fun to be in VRC. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta... Okay. This part. Correct. Oh! Yay! Look at that! Need a top. Which is this guy. Oh! I have VR ready to go, but sadly it was too late for you. Oh, that's okay. Maybe, hopefully there'll be more opportunities like that. It was definitely like different than performing via that was a big bubble. Mocap versus while wearing VR. And UX was showing replays of the fest earlier today. Oh, nice. Like on a stream. I think Eve said they were gonna do something like that. Does your news to have VR chat support? I am not 100% I didn't check, but I don't see why not. But I'm gonna have to check. That was one thing I wish I had figured out for UX, but we were all in a panic mode. And then, I mean, initially we just said the VR would be good enough, like more than good enough. And it was, you know, only thing was like the avatar's legs kind of follow, I guess, your head and head movements mostly, like your height and like where you're moving. But it still worked out. But pretty well. Yeah. And then I'm gonna try to get that avatar. Ta-da! To be exported as a VRM so that I can use it in other apps, but I also needed to check like a VR chat asset stuff to make sure it's good to do that. That'll be pretty cool. Will it be pretty cool? Oh, using suit. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Whee! Look at it. It's so cute. Looks fancy. Ta-da! So cute. We finished the third line of the instruction. Woo! Third line of this book. Yay! Looking good so far. Pog. Dark blue table now. The bag number 2. And we look for the shapes. Alright. I kind of want to wash my blue hand. But I also feel lazy to get up. So maybe I'll just wipe it off. Because it's like blue on blue, so it won't show. Dun, 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 dun. Ow. Dun. Make a floor party for construction workers so they can pee while they're building a mini house. How have you been, Koji? Koji? What have you been up to? Da, 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 da. Dun, dun, dun. The shape and the holes. Holes go like that. And then down. And that piece is not needed. One thing left in this little bag. Bingo, working a lot. Good, good, good. All right, let's go. Make this dark blue table. This one looks fancy. C8 and C9. Glue it? Why? Oh, it's a backside. Okay. Okay. Why do you need that hole? I don't know. We'll find out. Triple checking. Okay. You said to glue it. There's no turning back from here. The OCD peeps in chat are being cared for so well, huh? How do I know where's the backside? Because it has these little... Oh, oh no, no, no. 몰라. Bucket. Okay, Sarah. Whatever will be, will be. Isn't this song kind of like I understand the message, but it's like, when I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Okay, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Okay, Sarah. I'm like, you couldn't just tell your kid that, like, yeah, you can be all those things. Instead, the mom went, whatever will be, will be. Daughter. Mom, will I be pretty? Whatever will be, my daughter. Will I be rich? Whatever will be, will be. Okay, Sarah. Sarah. I'm sorry, Kay, your life might suck. You can't control the future. It'll be whatever it'll be. Didn't want to tell her daughter that she's going to be ugly and broke as fuck. It's like, I don't want to lie that some terrible things could happen. So I'll just tell her, hey, whatever happens, happens. Ease. E1. These ones. Go over here. Goes over here like this. Boop. Only thing is, I think it's supposed to. Can't see. The one thing that this instruction is not very kind about is, like, let's say I'm doing this piece, right? And if they're telling me to like glue the sides, right? It doesn't tell me if I'm supposed to glue things like glue here and like put it on top, or if I'm supposed to glue the side and like put glue on the side. And it's like really hard to see from just the photos, which is why like I messed that up a couple times. And like this one, I just glued this inside piece, right? That's like tiny, slightly smaller than the outer piece. So it creates this little space on the side, which made me feel like, you know, this piece is supposed to go on it. But then there's not enough space for that to happen. But for me to glue it from the side, then there's like a little gap. And it doesn't show. Oh, I wonder if that's what this line is for. Oh! Okay. Do you guys see this little line? I'm trying to get the right lighting. This? You see it slightly, right? I think that's where this is supposed to go on top. I think. Because it's like exactly that width. Want me to find out? YOLO? Okay, Sarah. Whatever will be, will be. In elementary school, I think I was maybe. She was my 4th grade teacher. She had like studied musical in America. She was like my class teacher. So she taught us a lot of like pop songs, like a classic old pop songs. Like she taught us English using those pop songs. That's how I learned that song. The que Sarah, Sarah. Or like a do, dear, female dear. And she also used to hold a lot of like little kind of like a, she would like use theater elements to like teach us new things. Which was like perfect for mini Hana. And I remember I used to get so excited to go to her class. And I'm pretty sure I was one of her favorite students because no one else was as enthusiastic as I was for all her like play classes. And then she'll always be like, oh, who wants to do this? Or I'm like, who wants to try this? I'll do it. Please pick me. Who wants to help this kid learn this line? Please. And me. And she like at the end of the class, she gave me like a special gift. She probably gave it to everybody and told them that it was a special gift. Like a little letter about how I should follow my heart. She knew I had that. She knew I liked that stuff a lot, so she was like, keep doing these things that makes you happy, and keep being creative. I feel like I had really good luck with teachers throughout my life. Oh, actually, it's I don't really consider them teachers. So besides them, one of the worst teachers I could have found. All the other people, I had really good teachers, and I got along really well with them. Do. E2, thankfully. So I feel like that's pretty important, you know? D31 and E2 probably goes here. So I was always very grateful about that. Or maybe I just blocked out all the bad ones. And only remembers the good ones. YOLO! I'm gonna speed it up. Oh.
Hi Echoes and Hannah.
Hello? Who is? Ram! Hi, how are you? Everybody give Ren smooches. Thank you so much for the sub. 26 months. Crazy. Crazy. Can you believe that? That is actually... It's like you guys like me or something. It's like you guys like being here or something. 26 months. Thank you. I can't even be with my parents for more than 2 hours. Just kidding. More like 4 hours. You just forgot to cancel an orders. Like my YouTube Premium membership. Oh, it says like front side and back side, but I don't really pay attention to that. It's okay. Whatever will be, will be. E4. I've actually built it wasn't really a house, more like a building. But inside of it was pretty much like we were turning a building into like a dorm. And looking back, it was kind of like child labor. But I learned a lot. It was a good experience, I guess. The good old child labor. Yeah. That's how I got to see how you build big houses and buildings. Try making an underground bunker in the forest, but got tired of digging after we. Wait, who's we? Tell me more. Tell me more. That explains a lot. What? Me and some friends back in primary school, some other guys did it and we found theirs and wanted to make one too. Oh, push too hard. are so delicate. Ah! It's okay. It's okay. If I just go doop 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 doop. It's okay. It's okay. Just don't touch. Why is it red? Like, why is the glue red? I don't understand. Like, some glues are like drying and the color is red. Strange. Maybe some coloring on this thing is having like a chemical reaction with the glue. Oh yeah, we made TPs when we went to camp out too. Oh, oh, opposite direction. At least Hana's hands are still separated. Yep. Thankfully. And then now, that's there. Oh, sticker time! No, it's just paper cut. I have to cut it? It's not stickers. It's paper. Come on. Why would they make it into sticker? I think it's these. But there are only two. Oh, here. K10, K9. Yum. Scissoring time. Do you guys know these those I don't know if they're considered scissors or like knives, blades, but like those giant paper cutters in like schools or like at work, the one that goes poof, and it's like a giant like really sharp blade and you put paper in like to cut it in like a straight line. Do you know what I'm talking about? What are they called? Is there a name for that? Aren't those like so satisfying? It's a paper cutter? It's just a paper cutter? You had those in school? I don't think we had it in school. It seems too dangerous for kids. But I had it at work. It's like, ooh, this thing looks very dangerous for someone like me, but it's also very intriguing. And it was like so satisfying. We can get them. The thing is, I don't really need them. Like, I can remember the last time I touched the paper. Well, actually, that's not true. I like books in paper. But... Ah! Oh, I do... Guys, please remind me to get some highlighters. All my highlighters ran out. They're like, let me go. Kill me. I'm dry. It's time to let go of me. I got nothing more to give. Anaconda! Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. This is HanaX stream. We are doing some crafts today. Hi. Thank you so much for the raid. Echoes, give the raiders and no, not Anaconda, just the raiders a huge welcome of the smooches. But leave Anaconda alone. I'll give her the smooches. And you guys can smooch the raiders. Hi, thank you so much for the raid! How are you? How are you? We are making a house for me. Hold your horses! I got left behind in the raid? What happened? What happened? Hi, hi. Give them the smooches. Probably because in Mod V. Hi, hi, hi. How do I... Is it Derebere? Or is it... Their bear? Derebere or their bear? Derebere. That sounds like those snail calls in One Piece, if you know what I'm talking about. Derebere. Derebere. Hi. Did she go to relax after the stream? But if you can hear me, thank you so much, Anaconda, for the raid and sending your community over. They'll be in good hands. Thank you, thank you. You're so sweet. The snails. You know what I'm talking about? Bada. Derebere or their bear? Their bear. I can't believe I've been saying Nee's name wrong this whole time. I've been calling her NY and she never corrected me though. But then I saw it on her like about page. It's like, it's pronounced Nee. And I was like, wait, what? Wait a minute. And I was like, I met her in person and I said, hi, are you NY? I'm HanaX banana. Facepalm. For 2 freaking years, she let me call her NY. My excuse is gonna be, English isn't my first language. Why are there holes if I'm gonna cover it? Why did they bother making these holes? We love it, huh? Keep the cozy streams going. Hi, hi, hi. How was your stream? Or maybe I'll puncture it later for handles or something. Oh yeah, there are handles coming. Okay. We'll puncture it. That sounds fun. So gotta make sure. Oh, I was just gonna say I gotta make sure the glue doesn't cover that hole, but. Maybe trust the process. It goes trust. Oh no. Trust. This is probably not the right kind of glue to use for. Toothpick. Last time I trusted, I lost all my points. Okay. Saved. Hi, Insufferable. Thank you so much for the follow. We can fix this. I think I did. We'll see. If not, we'll just drill a hole. We can drill a hole through. Wow, it's already 6:30 almost. It's pretty late for you, Echoes. What did you do today, Anaconda? Also, do I say your name right? Because if I call you wrong, please correct me. Don't let me say your name wrong for like 2 years. And then find out. No, it's actually Anaconda. Anaconda. It's actually A-N-A-R Raconda. You don't say the N is silent. I always butcher everyone's name. Not intentional. What? I have to make the handle with paper? Champagne color wire. Oh, wire! We saw that. My favorite thing is her creativity and expressions too. Rave was also wildly. Were you here for the fest? Did you like it? Yee. Champagne color? Champagne color? Cut and bend as shown. Oh no. Do you think it's this? I mean, that looks more gold right now to me, but it might be lighting. That has to be it, right? Oh, 10 and 7 millimeters. I don't even measure it. We just need a little handle there, right? You just need to bend it and make a little... I don't measure it. Right? I mean... 7, 10... So that's like 1 centimeter. That's about like... 1 centimeter. That's about here. Yeah. That should be good enough. Wire cutter, you say? I don't need a wire cutter. That's what scissors are for. One of these. And 2 of 7, 7. 7, 7, 7. So slightly shorter. Oh, about here. 7, 7, 7. That's more than 1 centimeter. I know. I'm saying 1 centimeter in the middle, so you make a little handle. Duh. Duh. Europeans, you're not the only one who knows centimeters and millimeters, okay? It's just the Americans that are clueless right now. Like, what is he talking about right now? Ta-da. But I also need to puncture this hole, I think, through here. Yeah. Hole. Why does it feel hard? Like that glue might have gone in the way. This side punctured. Just gotta penetrate it. Okay, that worked. Okay. Push it through. I think I bent it too prematurely. There should be plenty of wires, right? Monka. Put it in. Put it in. Just trying to show you guys. But I'm just gonna do it. Ta-da! A handle. Ooh. Clap, clap, clap. I do kind of wish I have the wire thingy. I have it somewhere. Ta-da! Good enough. Yay, handle. If it works, it works, exactly. Limitations brings out the creativity. It's true. Was there one included in the other box set? No, I don't think so. There are nice work, Sasuke. Ooh, another handle. Hold on. Yep. Wow, look at it. Cute. She's got a handle on the thing. Facepalm. Good one. Good one there, Stell. Oh, isn't that cute? Ta-da! But now, so this goes on here. Oh, okay. Because I was like, I thought this was gonna go like in somewhere for some reason, and I was like, I don't have to make this flat. Because there's one piece like sticking out like that, and it's really short. Now I really gotta bend it. Come on! Bend! Why does that one refuse? Ah, should I do another one? Or cut it? Cut it off. I did. Just cut it off. It's gotta be glued anyway. Get more flat. One day the handle's gonna pop off and I'll wonder what happened there. Who gave her the sharp object? Mohahahaha. Why did I go on this? I meant to blow on here. I feel like, do you guys ever do that when you're trying to eat like really cold food for some, like without even thinking, you just like go like you're about to eat like really hot soup or something, you're like, wait a minute, this is ice cream. You don't ever do that? I'm sure some people has done it at least once in their life. Da, 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 da. Is it even being glued? Guys, I'm getting really hungry. Oh yeah, it is getting glued, okay. Just gotta wait till it dries. But should I put a little more on? Might put a little bit more. Yeah, that feels better. Da 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 da. We finished the first page! Woo! What the frick? When do I make this whole, like, frame? I thought that's how you would start. I guess they want you to kind of start with, like, a smaller wait, what? I was wondering about that earlier. I was like, where's this gonna go? But you know what? There's a solution. So what happened was, this guy was supposed to go... So I glued these two pieces. And apparently I was supposed to also put this on top. And then the finished product doesn't have this little bottom. But what I can do though is by gluing this piece right here and just fill that bottom. No one will know. It's fine, who cares? Exactly. Honestly, it kind of looks good even without. You know? It looks like a little leg. This was not. They just go glue the back. And then I got distracted by the wings. But I was supposed to glue that there too. I thought they just meant this one. That makes sense why. Remember, I was wondering, like, where are these pieces supposed to go? And it would have been more, I guess, obvious if that piece went in here. But assuming the hole isn't needed for anything. The thing is, the hole is here too. So if the hole is needed, then I could pull this one and then there will be a hole. They align. So not a critical mistake, thankfully. And I kind of like it without the bottom filling up. So for now, I'm gonna put this back in the bag, and then if I do need this space to fill up later for some placement, then we shall glue that piece in. Just a little happy little accident. Rivet apart. No. No. You have far too much trust or faith in Twitch chat. I don't and I do at the same time. Like, I say that I don't, but then I trust them at the most critical moments, which often leads to disappointment. They catch me at the most unexpected moment. I've trusted their Alt F4 suggestions, definitely. That has happened before. Suspicious links that I've opened without thinking twice. Interesting English new words that they try to educate me with. That I wish, that where I realized there was a reason why I didn't know that word. Or that I never needed to know that word. This went pretty well, all things considered. I told you, just trust the process. Have I ever failed you? maybe my drum fell apart a little bit when I was playing it, but we put the drums together. All the cooking sessions, you guys were like, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, just trust my echoes. And all the food always turned out really good. And you guys are like, oh, that looks so good. You want an honest answer or an answer you want to hear? I don't want to hear anything. It wasn't a question. Those were statements. You never fail to amaze us. In what way? Deafener? The juicing recipes went fine too. That wasn't me. Those weren't my recipes. And I successfully followed your recipes. So that was a success. Right. Cashier. I gotta go beep boop.